Good evening and welcome to VanillaTV this evening for the ETF2L Season 13 Week 2 Premiership fixture between Cracklan and I've already forgotten the other name of Mfcrocker. Help me out here. Help me out.
Quarantine. There we go.
Indeed, quarantine. Well, one way to bring you in. We are trialing out Mfcrocker today. So welcome and good evening to you, Mfcrocker. How you doing?
Not too bad, thank you.
Yeah, obviously you applied through our site, to get a trial, as it were, and see how you can do as how you go as casting. Before obviously we start the game, because I think both teams are ready with 6 players, which is very odd for Premiership to have all their players, both teams ready on time. If you just give us a short little introduction about yourself.
Yeah, sure.
For the viewers.
Not huge amounts. So I've played a bit of competitive Highlander with Lethal Zone. Watched a ton of your VODs, watched a ton of Sal's VODs, bit of XTV, and sort of thought, well, you know what, I want to go at casting, give a bit back to the community, but had tons and tons of hours of entertainment for nothing. So, give something back and give it a go.
Great incentive, to be honest, yeah, no, nice. I mean, like I said, it's a nice way to apply, and hopefully you'll be our next star, and people will know who you are. So, obviously, your name's Mfcrocker, and if I try and say that quickly, it's going to come out really wrong. So, I'm just going to call you MF.
That's absolutely fine.
I'm sure the audience will know that now, and they've gone live. So, they've gone live 90 seconds in the future. So, in about 70 seconds time, I think. We'll be going live. So while we just wait for that, Cracklan running the same lineup as yesterday that beat Punchline 5-1 on Badlands, Golden Cat 4-3, and CP_Gullywash 3-1. So their lineup is minimoose and Ips as Soldier, TviQ and smzi as Scoots, Wretch as the ever so damaging Dowerman, and Admirable as Medic. For Quarantine, they've got Kritzonite as Medic, Kalho and Lime as Soldiers, Fu as Demo, Kun and Zappis as Scouts. So yep, I'm just getting ready for them to go live. First map is Granary, second map I believe is Gullywash.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, that's what I remember it as, so should be good. Take a look now. Yeah, I think they're pretty much ready. They were waiting for us. Just looking at the chat. So all we have to do is wait for them. Who do you think? Who do you think's got the edge on this? MF.
I really can't look at anyone but Cracklan here. They're just. I think it's a tier above Quarantine. I think Quarantine will give them a good game, but I don't think the score will necessarily reflect that.
Oh, okay. It looks like they've actually gone live. So you're through to VanillaTV for the ETF2L Season 13 Week 2 Premiership fixture between Cracklan and Quarantine. First map is CP Granary. Your casters for this evening are Byte and Mfcrocker, with your streamer being Comedian. Let's take a look over middle now. And you can see Food's very early on middle. Actually, a stickier head of Redshock, who's actually late. He's had to drop back. He's taking too much damage here. And in fact, the entire of Cracklan are really slow to middle. That soldier's going to get absolutely destroyed. TviQ gets a pick, but he goes down as well. That's 3 players down. That soldier's under some huge pressure, does some great damage, and that's 4 players down there, MF.
Yeah, there's not. That was not a good middle whatsoever. There's not a lot they could do about that.
No, it just looked like they were really slow, weren't they, Cracklan, getting onto middle. Redshock included, the Delman. Let me just take a look. Actually, they have an Uber apiece, and they're just waiting. Actually, they're just composing themselves. In terms of pushing here, even though they had a player advantage, I was very surprised they didn't push out there. In fact, Quarantine have popped before Cracklan, and they've actually lost a player apiece here. So it's 5 versus 5. In the meanwhile. And they're just regrouping here. still taking damage a piece here, and in fact Kritzonite has slight advantage. Admirable is taking a lot of pressure from a scout from behind. He gets picked off, and Admirable still putting a lot of pressure, and Quarantine have taken a lot of damage, and they're going to have Uber by a 20% clear advantage here.
I will say I've crashed and I can't get back into the relay.
Oh, that's no problem. That's not a problem. It's beginner's luck. It's all good.
Yeah.
That soldier's trying to force, but he's got it too early. He hasn't been Ubered. Red shot goes down because Admirable doesn't actually have it, but they haven't actually capped it. Will they try and save it with the Uber? They will not. Admirable decides to call his men back and hold on to last with a clear Uber charge advantage, but they have no red shock or IPS to hold last with at the moment, so they're going to have to wait. I can see the soldier's trying to force the mech. Oh, he doesn't manage to force it. Admirable steel as hell there, not popping it. Nerves of steel, should I say, and Kritzonite has not been building at all. He's only on 50%. Just how's it going for you there, MF? Has it managed to get back in, or?
No, it says it's full up at the moment. Right, 1 second.
And they've actually managed to recap that. Fu has actually started really well, as someone said in the chat, to be fair. And they've actually managed to recap this, and Admirable hasn't actually used his Uber at all, so it's actually back to even Stevens and holding the yard. They're looking like to pounce here, Crackland. They're just dropping back now, so it's just back to the stalemate position of holding yard. Looks like the soldiers are trying to get a pick on the left-hand side. And as the soldier coming, he's been spotted, he's about to get annihilated, and the medic hasn't Ubered in time, and Admirable drops minimoose. And it's now advantage to Quarantine. They're going to push CC out here unless the scouts come up with something huge, and TviQ does. He takes down 2 players. TviQ takes down 3 players! Oh my good lord, but he's coming from Z, he's been spotted, he's not going to be able to do anything. TviQ doing really well there, carrying his team and making
I'll pretend to be surprised.
It's good news is I can just see you've launched relaunched TF2 again, so you should be able to get back in there.
No,
yeah, it's beautiful.
There now.
Good to hear. That's good. So now we can see the fact that there is a 40% clear advantage there for Quarantine at the moment. Let us know, MF, when you're back in the game.
Will do.
Wonder if Quarantine actually know they've got an Uber advantage by 40%, and he can see CC are trying to push, but TviQ's gone down here, and Marvel's surely going to call to his men to drop out here, and that's what they're doing. Dropping out now. They were just buying some time, 55% early, 55% charge on the Uber. They've actually Ubered early here, Quarantine. They need to focus the heavy. The medic doesn't have it. They're going for the medic first. The medic doesn't even have it. He goes down, but the heavy's still alive. Will the heavy go down? The heavy is almost down, but they're not capping here, Quarantine.
They really need to get on that point.
Don't know why they haven't capped it just yet.
Here we go.
And they've actually capped it to make it 1-0 in favour of Quarantine. What a turn up for the books there. Are you back in now?
I am back in.
Oh, okay, that's beautiful. So yes, let's take a look over middle now. Apologies for my microphone being too close to my face there. Apparently it was blasting your ears off. Hopefully it should be okay now. Please let Comedian or other people know in the Twitch chat. Otherwise known as IRC. And again, Fu's there early, but he's taken a sticky damage. He's actually taken a lot of damage. He is 37 health there, but Red Shock is also weak, 51 health. The grenades are coming in. Fu is still seriously weak, and he goes down, and Zappis goes down as well there. Korn gets a nice pick on minimoose. What can the scouts do? Nothing. They need to get out here, Crackland. They need to keep alive. Our Lime goes down. This is bad news. Now the medic is on his own. What happened there, MF?
Well, I mean, Red Shock was lit pretty much the entire of that mid-fight, and they just couldn't take him down. And I think that was basically the story for most of the team, actually. They're all quite lit, and just no finishing, no clear up there at all.
But the main thing is, though, that Kritzonite did not die there, MF, so he will have the the Uber
They've
to hold on
very
to,
early.
but he's got it. He's got it. He's actually got it. And that soldier's going to need to get out. He gets picked off Ips. And that's a player down, but will Quarantine have the balls to go forward? That's what I want to know. And it looks like they are. The scouts trying to push out on the medic, and the medic goes down.
Him.
What a great pick by Zappis, but TviQ takes down, and TviQ TviQ and smzi take take 2 players down here. I can't even talk. TviQ going huge here. TviQ is having an insane game at the moment, and now because of that, TviQ has actually made this cap possible. Oh dear, TviQ and smzi. That was all TviQ and smzi there. TviQ going huge as well, to be honest.
That was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that was. He is a star player, to be honest. Like, he is easily Prem material. Some would say the star of that team, maybe, along with RedShock. But 1-1 now. It's looking to be an interesting fight here for the round number 3. Let's see. It's all about the Dome Man on middle, isn't it, MF? Really, whoever gets there early in the first pick.
For certain on Granary, it's not even close.
But TviQ's taking a lot of damage there. He's 35 health, takes the small. In fact, he's 60 health, and the scouts are both weak.
Med down.
Quarantine. Med down as well, but Medic goes down as well. Fu takes down RedShock. TviQ's taken down Fu, but TviQ goes down.
This is looking good for Quarantine.
This is looking very good for Quarantine. It's a wipe. It's an absolute wipe, but look at the players. They're all so weak except for Kun. Kun should be pushing up here. One of the soldiers should be capping. The rest should be pushing forward here.
Agreed, definitely. I mean, maybe they're a little worried that they don't have their med, but oh, here we go.
×4. That will put off RedShock attempt at all trying to hold second. I suppose that's good enough for them, and that's actually a great role for or wipe, should I say, for Quarantine. Is Kritzonite running Crits Creek? No, he's not. I was just going to think, because he died, obviously, and Admirable spawned first, he might want to run Crits to make up the advantage, but clearly he hasn't done that, MF, and he's going to stick with the Uber.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen a Crits. This is not necessarily the absolute best map for, like...
There's a pick there, sorry to cut you off. The pick, that's 2 picks! Oh, what a shot by zappis, going huge! Oh, that's it. Surely Crackland are going to get annihilated here. RedShock is so weak. He's not been picked off. Oh, RedShock gets a pick on Fu!
Drop 2.
Oh, dear. They're about to lose 3. Oh, that is poor. That is very poor by Quarantine. They had clear advantage there. Zappis did so well.
Zappis had a completely free shot on Admirable there, but only got a body shot, sadly.
They should hold the yard. They're dropping out completely. Why are they dropping out? They have the Uber. They have the players. What's the problem?
I honestly think that Quarantine have got a bit... They're just a bit scared at the moment, and I think they need to build confidence.
Oh, they're in trouble here. The medic's in trouble. The soldier's in trouble. He goes down. That soldier tries to get down the medic. Oh, that was poor and sloppy play. We're seeing the mistakes creep up here.
I have no idea how Kritzonite got out there at all. TviQ got absolutely clutch saved by, I think it was zappis.
Indeed, that was shocking play, really. Zappis did amazing headshots there. The second shot was just amazing. He just peeked out straight away under a second, and he just got the headshot. And then they've actually pushed right hand side. It must have been called, surely. It has been called. What can they do here? They're taking quite a bit of spam here. Fu is really weak. What can Fu do? He gets the small health pack. In fact, they've lost the player. They're about to lose 2 players. Zappis going huge again. There's a soldier jumping on the medic. Can he surf it? No, he can't. The medic goes down. They are 3 down here. They're going to have to force it. They are going to have to force it here really early. They need to get the pick. They are 4 players down here. What can minimoose do? Medic dropped! Oh, medic dropped!
Oh! I was about to say, this seems very overextendy, and I wasn't half wrong.
Fu's going to jump. Fu's going to jump that. I can't see Fu letting him have this. Surely. Yeah, here we go. He's going in. He's going to stop that. He is going to stop that. No way that man would let that. Yeah, he has to. He's going to get support here. He needs support. He needs to have the balls here to hold. He needs to have the ball.
He's not gonna...
Oh, he's gone down. Oh, Fu. I don't know about that. I can't help but feel if that was numlocked, he would have easily held that. Interesting. Never mind, it was worth a shot. They haven't lost anything. Nothing gained, but nothing lost either. So, yeah. They are running a heavy there, MF, but they've actually just lost RedShock as well. That heavy is trying to peek on the right-hand side. He is weak. Admirable's weak as well. The heavy goes down.
Hopefully Admiral can get out here.
Oh, Kun needs to get out. Kun, you can't take on 2 buff scouts. He takes down 1, but Fu helps him out with the second.
Nice defense there.
Yeah, that was a very good defense.
Shame they're not going to be able to push out, but...
It was interesting to see their heavy play. Ips playing heavy there on last. Bit of versatility, trying to copy the Americans there.
Yeah, well, once they got the forward spawn, it's quite a lot easier to run heavy on this map. Obviously, if you got to march them all the way from middle, it's not a nice not a nice prospect, but...
Yeah, indeed. They are to push the right-hand side, though. There is a soldier trying to force it, but he's nowhere near. He's about to get picked off. Lime goes down, though, to Red Shock. Oh dear, Zappis goes down as well. They've lost an extra player here, and they've got to compete with the Heavy. Where is that Heavy? The Heavy's
there
in.
He is.
There. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. There's Kalho down. They're moving in here with a force of a Heavy and a demo. The Heavy is still not down. This is good night, Irene, should I say.
Yeah.
And it should be a round to Crackland.
2-1, surely.
That was theirs, though, wasn't it, MF? Really, Quarantine. They were on their last. Crackland were on their last point, and they had an opportunity, Quarantine, with those great picks from Zappis, but somehow they messed it up.
It's just, you know, the thing is, momentum shifts so much, and if you can defend well once, you can pretty much roll back to middle. And as we know, Granary taking middle off them really quite difficult. So you need that wipe. Indeed,
Redshock's taking the first sticky damage, and he's taking the second one. Fu's only taken one. Redshock is tagged as well, much as Fu, and that Devilman's being focused to hell. Can he be taken down? He gets taken down. minimoose takes him down. Admirable's exposed there, but he goes down. He was really exposed. Kritzonite goes down as well. It's 3 versus 3. It's all about the DM here. It's all about the DM. Who can out DM who? And who can pick on the right players? Redshock's got away. Can he get away for free? He's on 13 health. He's going to get picked off. Surely he is going to get picked off. He has not been found. Oh dear, what is Redshock? Redshock's there. He goes down. Kalho's found him. Yep. They were all trying to find him because they were all really weak. Yeah. So who's impressed you really, MF, so far?
Well, the obvious answers, TviQ and Zappis, both being their 6Ls as usual. Hopefully we'll see some more absolutely disgusting off-classing throughout, but we'll see how it goes.
That Uber charge is charging really quickly for Kritzonite. They have a clear advantage of 25%, if not 30. That's been charging so quickly. They must push here on 90. I mean, I don't know if they know if they have it.
They seem to be hovering around. They've
got to go now.
They're going on the
dot.
dot.
They're going on the dot. Yes, the medic's about to go down. That's a great pick. That's this great play by Quarantine. They need to just get that pick. That man's weak on the left. The dumb man's gone down. The scout needs to count. The heavies need to push here. Oh, minimoose, some great picks. TviQ is going to come behind.
Kritzonite almost chucked it all away by pulling out the Uber saw, but managed to get back.
Didn't actually get the. I don't think he actually got the Uber saw, did he? I'm not sure.
He pulled it out, and it was. He was very.
Would you go
very,
in here? This is a bit risky. Would you go in here? They're all about to spawn. Oh, that's great play by Kritzonite. Thinking very smart there. Focusing that cap point wins. Just a medic.
Got to watch out.
There we go. That's very well played. Kritzonite actually being the man of the moment there, MF, with the slice, like you said.
Big time, and I mean,
getting on the point. Yeah, sorry, go on.
If you want a lesson in how to push second, that was absolutely perfect.
I was really impressed. I didn't think they knew that they had the advantage. Somehow they knew, and he calculated the fact that he died way before Admirable, and then he just took it from there. That was great play. And Fu is taking a lot of damage. He can't even come out of balcony. He's on 18 health. There is nothing he can do, which means his soldiers are exposed. Oh my god, that's a great pick by Fu though. He still gets a pick. It's 4 versus 4. Whoever gets the next kill, it's all. Oh, Red Shot goes down. What can Fu do? He's hitting the nades. He is hitting the nades. There is a scout behind. Lime takes him down. TviQ goes down, and that soldier is in trouble. Admirable's going to have to Uber. They've Ubered, and now it's advantage to Quarantine. Can he get the force? He does get the force. That soldier's going to go down. That soldier needs to go down. He is going to go down. He may not go down actually. What can he do? He just jumped. Oh, he creates. Valiant attempt by minimoose. Obviously coming back to TF2 after his break last season, showing soldiers how it should be done, and now it's a clear advantage to Quarantine getting the yard. I would never have predicted this score. To be fair, MF staying 2-all at the moment.
I'd really thought that Crack Clan might run away with it a little more, but I'm not complaining, and it makes for a much more exciting game.
No, I agree, and I'm really happy for Quarantine that they're putting up a fight here, because Crackdown looked really solid yesterday. Red Shock is being focused down too much, and I don't think he's actually performing as well as he did yesterday against Punchline, who got absolutely annihilated, may I say. Although it was a close call on Badlands, making it 4-3 on Golden Cap, but as an individual play, he played very well there. So it's Ubers apiece here. Carl's gone up top there. MF. Oh, he takes down the pick. Takes down Ips.
Wonder whether they'll stay in.
Scat behind! He's forced it early! That's 2 players down. Do you think this will be worth it though? 2 players down for an Uber pop early. Is that worth it?
It's hard to say. Probably not. Although they managed to get Lime down.
I'm going to say yes, it was worth it. You know why? Because they've actually still got 2 players down. They only lost 1 player for that force. So it's 5 versus 4. And RedShock is now being charged. And now Foo's in the wrong place. No one's helping Foo. Foo's going to go down. Foo goes down. It's 3 players down. That scout is really weak. He goes on to middle.
Kritzonite. Kritzonite's out.
Good call. I didn't see that. I didn't realise he was weak. So now they've lost their heals temporarily. And that soldier's saying, you know what? Yard is clear. Can you help me? And he's actually gone back in, minimoose. They are a player down still. Interesting to see Quarantine are not pushing forward.
No, I would expect them to put a bit more pressure on, but as I said, they've seemed a little bit nervous throughout the entire game so far. I think this might just be a reflection of that.
No, I agree. They have been a bit hesitant sometimes, but they are playing by the book on some on certain situations there, MF. You know, we saw that great push by Kritzonite. They have the Ubercharge advantage, actually, or they did have it. No longer do they have it anymore. As you know, this is stalemate heaven.
It would require a complete dot there.
Indeed. So what are you looking for here? I mean, if you're attacking... In fact, the soldiers come in before I come back to you. The medic's trying to get forced out. What an air shot! Did you see that air shot?
Very nice surfing. And Kritzonite's been popped as well.
No, Kritzonite's been popped, that's it. And now Admirable needs to be popped, which he does, but the soldier is going to go down here for his causes. And now they are 2 soldiers down, MF. What does that mean?
They've got to try and go in here. You're not going to get many better chances to go into middle.
And as you said it, they've done it.
Yeah.
They've literally done it. Yeah, no, you agree. I mean,
back off, and it's fairly standard.
Ips is running sniper again. A bit of versatility from Ips.
No,
oh, he's just switching spawn. I thought he was trying to be clever. Maybe go like something the Americans would do, because I can just see the Americans doing that. Because they are really good with the sniper class. So I thought he made a switch, but
I would be far more expecting to see that out of probably TviQ.
Yes, indeed. Known for his superior sniping, along with Zappis, as we saw.
Yeah, and probably not pushing from middle to yard. It's not necessarily the best for sniper lanes.
Indeed. Take a look. So, I mean, what are you expecting here? As if you were playing here, I mean, what would you do?
It's a difficult one. I mean, I'm a big fan of the soldier bombs, try and get a force, but then obviously that's quite expected, so it's not necessarily going to be any use. They're pushing in through the right here, which is interesting. Managed to get through.
Indeed, but that soldier was very lucky because that scout couldn't aim well enough to take down that soldier. Would have been a great pick. It looks like they're going to try and push on the left-hand side here, Crackland. Maybe get a pick. Redshot saying, no, Admirable, go with me!
Well, I'm impressed they managed to take the yard, so it's pushing on from here.
It looks like they're going to go on the left-hand side, maybe get a pick. No, they're going to the right now. They're switching into the right. Bit of indecisive play here. Chronicle, what they're going to do here is quite obvious they're calling what to do. Now they're trying to execute it, so let's see what happens.
Very early push.
Soldier goes up top though as a detour. He's gone behind. As a paranoia effect, he's been spotted though. He is going to get picked off and he goes down. It's trying to do the right thing, but he was easily followed. And now it's 4 versus 4, 3 versus 4, no, 3 versus 3. Oh, it's all up to Foo. What can Foo do? Oh, he gets a grenade. Oh, that's actually well played to Foo. And the medic gets a slice, but he's about to go down. Oh, he gets another slice. He's going to get another slice. Oh, Kritzonite's about to go down.
If only he'd survived that one, but full wipe.
Oh my god, that was so close. He got 2 slices of Admirable. That was a valiant attempt by Admirable, gotta say. One more slice and he would have got the Uber charge and he could have Ubered his soldier and he would have killed Kritzonite. But it's a different story because Foo killed RedShock there. Or should I say Foo assisted the kill on RedShock by getting that grenade and couldn't finish him off. Then couldn't killed... Oh, there's a sniper! They are running a sniper.
Here we go. This
TviQ, you called it. TviQ called it. That's a great
time for some sickness. Hopefully,
like a first-person point of view of TviQ. Being spotted / pushed back here. Now they have a sniper. Now that they know they have a sniper, they're going to surely push the other side, the left-hand side. The MF, no? Oh, no, they've Ubered early. There's a sniper. He's going to go down. Yeah, and he's toast. So they've just used Uber early just to get down a sniper. That's a bit risky for me. And they've just lost 2 players. About to lose 3. RedShock going huge.
Yeah, if they'd managed to keep it as 6 on 5, I'd fancy them to have taken second, but That's done that.
Yeah, that was not good. I mean, why use it early? I'm not sure.
I guess they were just really worried about TviQ.
Well, yeah, but you know, get a scout going forward, see where he is, get the intel. If he's gone right, then go left. I don't see a problem. You know.
No, I agree entirely. But
you know what they're doing here, Quarantine. Sorry to cut you off there, MF. Is that they're building. In fact, they've actually forced it. The scouts forced it, so they're actually letting them have CP3 for free, but at the same time forcing it, so that Kritzonite now has the clear advantage. Well,
it's basically not free anymore.
Kun going down. That was a bit stupid by Kun. I don't know if he was behind them. He's having a great game, but that was a stupid play there now because the 2 players down. Will the other scout get... Oh, the other scout's got nice spawn. Okay, so it's not too bad. 5 players up with a clear 40% Uber advantage. I wonder if Quarantine would be holding. If I was them, I would hold. Even though a scout down, it's not that horrific. They are... Oh, the soldier's going to jump. Oh, he gets absolutely annihilated. Oh my god, Ips just got absolutely destroyed by a soldier and 2 scouts in the process. That was insane. Mfcrocker is exposed on the right. He is... Oh, he takes down Zappis. Mfcrocker is now buying some time. And there's a scout up top as well. So they're going to camp here. There is a scout behind. He's been spotted. And I don't think Quarantine are going to go anywhere here.
No, I think they'll sit on second with their Uber now. This is very well played by the demo and scout.
Yep, they've actually bought so much time. That was very smart play by Mfcrocker and the scout. I'm not sure which scout it was. It was TviQ. Playing very smart there, buying the time for his men to get the Uber charge. That scout is exposed. He's going to get picked off here by the soldier. Ooh. That scout takes a bit of damage. In fact, Quarantine took most of the damage there. And kalho goes down. And Zappis goes down. Uh-oh, they're in trouble.
Big time. Push, 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 push.
You'd expect them to push from top. There's a scout going behind. He hasn't gone down. In fact, they're pushing top. Lime gets picked off. Quarantine are all over the shop here. They're in trouble. They're in deep trouble here.
That's got to be the round, surely.
Well, I don't know. If Fu can get a pick or two... If he can get a pick or two, can he? No, he can't. Zappis goes down again. Fu goes down again. And yeah,
that's round.
Yeah, that's round. 3-2. I mean, if Fu could have got a pick there, it would have been a different story, but he has not. And he's actually fading. He started off really well there at the beginning of this map, and he's actually fading away. And it's basically the scouts carrying
him up. Yeah.
And Mfcrocker is beefing it up now. He's literally winding the gears now. He's got that WD-40 going, and definitely less cranky now. And Fu's there early again. The sticky a piece. Fu's taking most of the damage though. Mfcrocker's on 111. Fu's only on 50, then he gets some heals. So that scout is about to get destroyed. Looks like Quarantine have been deflated. And yeah, they've just been wiped. And Medic goes down though.
This is going to be an interesting one. Just Kritzonite up.
Soldier has been spotted. Oh, it's a great rocket! Ips has gone up top. Oh, that's well played by Ips. It begs me, unfortunately, to say that was actually well played to Ips for that rocket, prediction rocket onto Kritzonite there. So that was the setup, and then, yep, he just went forward and finished him off. Well played to Ips there. Now the Uber charge advantage is clearly with Admirable, although TviQ goes down, and it's not, unless they build... They're not really building fiercely here, Quarantine, with Kritzonite here.
Yeah, but it looks like Quarantine's only just started. Admirable with, what, 40% here?
Yeah, I mean, 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining on the clock. And 3-2 in favour of CC, and they're pushing towards Quarantine's last here. So,
it's looking very good.
Yeah, it's looking good for Crackline, should I say, although I don't think they were expected it to be as close as this, so you never know, actually. Quarantine may be able to come back. They're going to have to be less hesitant, though. Like you've been saying, MF, they're going to have to come up less hesitant. They've actually Ubered early.
Yeah, seem to be a bit forced.
They're most down! They're most down! Mfcrocker goes down, Kritzonite goes down, that soldier needs to get toasted. He goes down as well. Fu is trying to clean up the kills here. That's a wipe! Oh my god, it's almost a wipe. That scout's about to go down! Can the scouts... It's just all up to that soldier. He is 51 health.
Probably should back out here. Hold second. 20
health. He gets out. Yep. Yeah, he does get out. That's a hold, but Quarantine are still at a disadvantage. It's only 3-2. Will Admirable run the crits? That's what I want to know. And he's not. It's interesting to see how no medics have played the crits. See, I would have played crits. You know, because they both died at the same time. You know.
Yeah, I mean it's a perfect time to do so, and I mean they've got the time to do this. They're not likely to get. You know, it is possible they could get rolled back to last, but it's very unlikely.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, well, we look like a pause. No, just a bit of lag.
Yeah, Admirable's been building quicker though than Kritzonite, so I don't think they know that though. I don't think they know that at all. So yeah, I think
this
they'll
would
both
have to be. They're not
Yeah,
getting
they
ready
won't.
for it.
Yeah.
So
nah, they won't do. I think they think that because they, you know, they think they'll be building the same time as us. We'll have 100% as well as them. So
to be
trying
honest,
to get a pick on the lefts.
They really don't need to do anything at the moment. Hold second happily.
Yeah. So as we call it, park the bus.
Park the bus.
They're gonna have to man up here, quarantine. They're gonna have to come out with the goods.
I'm honestly, with how they've been playing so far, I just don't see them doing it. I mean, to be fair,
it's gonna take some individual play really from them.
If they get it wrong, they lose the map. But they're running out of time. 2.5 minutes.
Sticky's there, been blown. Gonna have to use it. They've used it early, and now they've used now. So they're at 50% disadvantage here, and Kun goes down. This could be good night for the map. Let's see what they do. The Downman's still pushing. They need to regroup. Downman's under pressure. Out on the demo. He's still being focused. He goes down as well. Actually, this could be advantage quarantine. There are 2 players down here.
Some really nice dodging by Fuo there.
They've got to push here. That was their advantage. They've only got 1 minute 50 seconds left.
Yeah, get in. But everyone's lit.
Everyone's really, really weak. Adoman. Oh, the double kill by Red Shock. He takes down Lyman Fu. Zappis goes down. Backup's on the case, but it's not going to happen for them. And there's a heavy on the point. And this should be a good game.
Just push out 4-2.
And Kritzonite come out with a slice. He needs to come out with a slice. No, he can't, and that's 4-2. That's going to be GG surely. Exchange, because they know
Almost
they can't get
certainly, yeah.
Can't get 2 rounds there in 80 seconds.
No.
And there you can see they've called GG's there. You've been watching VanillaTV for the ETF2L Season 13 Week 2 Premiership fixture between Crackclan and Quarantine. Your casters have been Byte and Mfcrocker, and your streamer for today has been none other than Comedian. So who would you give your man of the map there, Mfcrocker?
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know, probably Ips. I mean, he pulled off some very, very, very nice kill streaks. I mean, I would have said Admiral. You know who? Do you know who main calls for Crack Clan? Because
I'm gonna guess the brains is between Red Shock and Admirable.
Probably. I mean, there's some decent calling there. I mean, I think if we're gonna call a Crack Clan man of the match, we've got to go with Quarantine's unwillingness to push.
That's an interesting way of looking at it. Mine's gonna go between TviQ and Red Shock. Let me think. I think Red Shock, just because he beasted it up. He started very slowly, but he started owning, and then just Fu got completely outclassed.
Yeah,
I
quite
think.
hard to disagree with you on that one.
Minimoose with 4 dominations as well, playing with 100 odd ping actually. I don't know what's happening with his ping there, but yeah, it has ended 4-2. Again, let me just repeat. You've been watching VanillaTV for the ETF2L Season 13 Premiership fixture of Week 2, sorry, should I say, between Crackclan and Quarantine, which has ended 4-2 in favour of Crackclan on CP Granary. Your casters for this evening have been Byte and Mfcrocker, along with your streamer, none other than Comedian. On to second map, Gully Wash. Be an interesting map. I mean, I wouldn't count Quarantine out of this map either, would you?
No, definitely not. I mean, I would say that, again, Crackclan have the advantage. I think they may have a bit more of advantage because it's a very good map for off-classing, and any map good for off-classing, and you got TviQ in your team, will say you've got quite a nice advantage. But it's certainly, it is an interesting map, and we'll see what they can get done.
Indeed, as always, we are going to go for a short break. Show you some ads. In the meantime, please stick with us in the next 90 seconds after this, and get on the way with CP_Gullywash.